I'm meteorologist Peter Chan at the National Weather Service for Alaska statewide weather on this Monday, August 22nd. And the weather feature we're going to be watching here is an area of low pressure that sits over the North Pacific south of the Alaska Peninsula. This is kind of a pivot point for the energy that's going to be moving its way east-southeastward across the Bering Sea. And then what happens is it just kind of sends energy and moisture back up around the system up into the Gulf. And as a result, the wet weather pattern will continue along the Gulf Coast this week with intervals of some moderate to locally heavier rainfall occurring at times, especially along the north central Gulf between Prince William Sound and Yakutat. As for good weather on Sunday afternoon, it was pleasant, sunny, and temperatures in the 70s in portions of the Panhandle. It hit 76 degrees Sunday afternoon at Klawak as well as Ketchikan, and Juneau came in at 74. This Monday afternoon, some cloud cover has returned there, and that has sealed or capped those temperatures in the 60s. Still some sun and warm temperatures along the Alcan border this Monday afternoon around Eagle down through Northway and through the middle upper Tanana Valley. Temperatures have reached the lower 70s, where there is still some higher fire danger, but nothing like what we had around the state back in June and early July. Next focus will be on the potential for some heavier rainfall. 1 to as much as 3 inches of rain could fall in the southwestern Brooks Range, especially around and north of Ambler. So some of the rivers and creeks there are going to see rises here through the mid and late week as a result of that steadier rainfall that occurs. And speaking of potential for any type of flooding, a flood advisory does remain in effect for the Kenai River below Ski Lac Lake to about Funny River. The middle Kenai is experiencing high and swift flows that are near minor flood stage. So anyone recreating, doing fishing, especially wading or going down in a raft or drift boat, beware of that, and extra caution is urged. Otherwise, this pattern will remain somewhat unchanged. There is going to be a pretty good push of warmer, moist air coming across the central lower Bering Sea as we get through mid and late week, and that's going to push inland across the mainland. So that should allow temperatures to moderate a bit, but it's not going to put an end to the showers or some occasional rain, especially along the Gulf Coast. But overall, temperatures should be a little warmer as we get in toward early September. For Alaska statewide weather, I'm Peter Chan.